Hi all, this is Ranjan this side, and today I'm going to automate a desktop application for the practice purpose using the Power Automate desktop. So let me show you which application I'm going to automate. So this, as you can see here, this is the training order system. So for here, what I'm going to do is I need to provide the uh, credential, and I need to go inside over here, and here we have three options add new order, view new order, and quit. So this data, all those inputs which we are going to give in this application, we will get it from the demo Excel file itself. Like here can see like serial number, peak code, num require, unit price, cost center. So what all are these data? I will show you right now. So is the serial number, we will put it over here and we will click on go. And here like product code, we need to put this P code, and here num require, we need to put this num require, and unit price, cost center, and so on. So after that, what we need to do, like we will just take this total price amount, like as here you can see it's zero. So once we put, then we will get this one, and this total price, we will just extract this total price and we will put it inside one output Excel file, and we will click on the submit order. And this one also we will put it in one of the output Excel files. So I'm little too fast right now because like I am just recording from my Zoom, because none of the desktop application for recording is working, like the Xbox still it's nothing is working right now, so I'm recording from the Zoom. So if you have any question related to this topic, then you can just directly text me on my like this in this LinkedIn message only. You can just directly text me. I will reply you back. Okay, so let me start. Like I don't have that much of time, so sorry for the inconvenience. Okay, so let me open this one. Like here you need to click on new flow, and I will give us application automation. Let me give like this. And here I'm going to create different subflows over there, and what all I will try to explain everything. Why we create subflows is for example, so if you are from non-RPA background, then I will explain you everything from the scratch. like if so why we use subflows is because suppose the if we are coding everything on the main, then the whole automation code will be there itself. Like here everything will be, so it will be like some garbage type, because the code longevity will increase. Then each and every code, we need to check if there will be any kind of error. So for that reason we use subflows, and from another flow we used to invoke it. So let me create one subflow without wasting time. uh, what I need to give, app login, let me give. Okay, so let me close this main one. Okay, so in app login, what I need to do is like first I will just give uh, path of this path of this application. I just need to provide over here. If any question you are getting, then you can just let me know on the comment section, or you can directly message me. I will reply you back. It's not a big deal. Yeah. Um, application path. I'm little fast because I have only 40 minutes in the Zoom recording. Otherwise, it will like after that it will close. Okay. And the process is too big, so for that reason I am just doing too fast. So never mind. Uh, username. My username I need to provide admin password. I need to provide admin. Sorry. Okay, so I have created three variables. Like application path is the application where in which in where the application is present on my local desktop. That path I have given, and here the username and the password I have given over here. Like I am not using any kind of hard coding on directly on that application. So for that reason, I have created a password also. So let me log into the application. So here, as you can see, the application path is over here. So what is the application path which you have created here itself? So let me log in. Okay, so command line arguments, working folder, these things you can give or it's not required. Windows style you can give as normal, hidden, or minimize, maximized, but this application we can't be maximized because it's like here it's disabled. Minimize it can be, but maximize it can't be. So it's fine. It's better to give as normal only. And after application launch, it's like continue immediately, wait for load and wait for the application to complete. So what does it mean? This means like once the application is opened, so should the bot go to the next step directly, or like it should wait for some time, or it's like that only. So sorry, actually I'm running after time. So you can, if any question is required, then you can just let me know. Okay, so here like by default it has created the variable like app process ID. So you can change it also. It's not a big deal. So what we need to give like running open application. Let me give this as per my convenience. I'm just giving because like tomorrow I may not be confused. And whatever variables you like creating here itself, then in the flow variables you can check it over here. And in UiPath, like in UiPath we used to have output below that at the bottom of the screen. There you can check the variables, their types and everything, but here directly you can check it over here. And here we don't need to give any kind of type while creating the variable, because by default it will check the type itself. For example, if you give any number, then it will check by default it will take it as number. Like Power Automate has this feature. Okay, so let me run this one. Oh, sorry, I think I have opened. Okay, so let me try one more time. See here, the application will open. Yeah, so as you can see here, so now I need to provide the credentials over here and I need to log into this one. So for that, what I need to do is I need to go to the UI automation, and here you we have one option like form filling. So we need to open the form filling and we have the populate text on the window. So like here you need to click over here, and this one is the add UI. So we need to click on this add UI, and as you can see here, so directly like this one, you just need to click control and left arrow. Like as you can see here, like hover of the mouse of the UI captured and all those things, and control plus left arrow, like left key. Yeah, those stuffs you need to do. Okay, so once you have done like you have selected the UI element, then after that you need to provide the variable. Like this one was for username, so here you need to give username. And in advance you can use like if field is empty, then replace, isn't empty, then replace test for and click before populating, left click. Okay, what does it mean if field is isn't empty? For example, suppose already there is some data, like for example already the admin is there, then what it will do, like the bot will just remove this one and again it will type admin. Like in UiPath we used to have similar type should be true, not similar type, that empty field, sorry, yeah, the empty field should be true. Like that we can, like in Power Automate it's the same feature. So save here, and, and for the password let me use UI element. Okay, so right now I have given like let me show you one demo only, so that you can understand. Okay, now it will populate there and it will type the admin and admin. Okay, so one question arises, like you can anyone can ask me like here we have the play button to run the bot, like those who know Power Automate, then why I am running it from here, like run from here? It's because like suppose for example if I click on this play button, then it will run it from main, and in main I don't have anything, like nothing is there. So for that what I need to do is I need to go for, let me show you the demo only. Like see, I'm running right now, nothing will happen. The bot will automatically close because nothing is there in the main. So to run this app login directly from the main, then we need to go to the run flow. sorry, not run flow. It was for the desktop flow. In flow control, we have like run subflow. Then we need to drag it over here, and we need to use which application, like which subflow we need to run. Okay, so after that, suppose for example, I closed this one and I want to run it directly from the from the play button, then I will click over here. See, now it's running. So like this, I will create different subflows, and I will indicate on some of the flows like that. Like that, I will do. Okay, fine. So right now, I need to click on. I need to click on the submit button. So I have press button on the window. Click on UI element. Let me close this one. Okay, like those who know UiPath, they can understand like we used to press F2 and F2 and Fn like that to get some time. But here in we in Power Automate or in Automation Anywhere, it's too easy. Like we don't need to press to get time. Like once if we click here somewhere, also nothing will happen. Like for example, if I clicked here and open and Google Chrome, then also nothing will happen. But in UiPath, we need to take some time and then we need to select. Yeah, I okay, fine. So right now I need to sign in. Okay, so save. So up to here, it's done. Like let me run it one more time. Like each step we need to check like whether the bot is working fine or not. Otherwise, like later it will throw error. This is the unit testing which we need to do. Okay, so right now what happened, we have logged into the application, and now we need to take the data from the Excel file. So for that, I will create one another subflow and give it name as get data from Excel file. You can give any name. And here what I'm going to do in the app login, I will give the run subflow over here. Yeah, get data from Excel file. Yeah, right now if I click on this play button, directly it will work. Okay, so now what I need to do, I will just open the Excel file. So here we have launch Excel file, launch Excel. So before that, what we can do is like, sorry, we need to take the path of the Excel file over here. So where is the, sorry, variable? Yeah. So in variable, we can take it as Excel file path. So where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Where is that? Desktop automation. Okay. Copy as path. And here I can choose this one. Okay. So now I need to click on save. So right now I have the Excel file path over here. So after that, what we need to do is like we can read the file and add those data on the screen. But and the at the end we need to like we used to get some total value. So that total value we need to add on the output file itself. So for that, what we need to do, like we need to create the output file over there, and we need to add. So for that reason, we can use create new data table, edit. Here I will give us total something. Let me check what was the name. Total price, and after clicking, let me give total price, this value and this whole value I just want. Okay, total price. Let me click over here and total price. And here you need to give as what is that name? Sorry. Please take the order reference. Let me give this name as order reference. Sorry. Reference is the spelling is correct or not? Not sure. Okay, so this one is like a data table. Like by default, it created the variable. So here you can change the variable as per your requirement. So I will give as build dt1. Like as per my requirement, I'm giving so that later I will not get confused, because whatever inbuilt variable it used to create, we used to get confused. Fine. So right now what I need to do is I need to launch the Excel file. So open the Excel file. Once we use this one is like blank. A document means like it will just read the blank document like directly. Like if the Excel file is not present, then it will read that one. And open the following document means like whatever document is present in your uh, system, like local system. So at that time I need to use Excel file path, I guess. Yeah. So make the instance visible should be turned on. Yeah, make the instance visible means like the when while the bot is running the once the bot is running the Excel, like this launch Excel, then automatically it will just pop up. The Excel will pop up here only. And if I close this one, then all the automation will be go running on the background itself. So let me click on save. Okay. So launch Excel has been done, and what else I can do? I need to loop over there. Sorry, I need to read that one Excel file. I need to read. Where is the read? Here we have lots and lots of actions, so it's very difficult to find the each one. Read from Excel worksheet. Actually, I know the after that we need to use read. So directly we can write here instead of Excel we can write read over here. But for the understanding, I'm typing Excel so that you can see all those actions present over here itself. So once you drag the read from the Excel worksheet, then the Excel instance is the variable for the launch Excel. So it will be automatically by default it will be there. And the retrieve, the value from the single line, the value from the range and everything. So right now I'm not explaining anything like I'm all variables values from the worksheet. So I'm selecting this one, and in advance I am I have the first line of the range contains column name. So I don't want to read the column name right now. So I'm just using this one. Okay. So here the Excel data. So instead of Excel data, let me give as read Excel data one. Yeah, for your requirement you can give so that later you can understand. So right now I read the whole Excel file. Then right now I need to take a loop. So for the loop, like read. So in here value to iterate, like which value, like the read Excel data one. I need to select, and here I can give it as item. Okay, so now what else I need to do is like all those data which I have over here, like sorry, like all those datas, like this one P code, all those datas which I have over here, I can put it inside one variable or else directly I can use over there. Like the item dot row of zero, like this one, two, three, four. So right now I will not use the variable, otherwise like the code longevity will increase and the time also we will waste most of the time. So for that reason, what I'm going to do, let me do one demo. Like let me show you how it will show you the variable. Let me, okay, Excel of item of zero, and here let me give one comma and item of one for a demo purpose, like as you can understand, like how it will print the values from the Excel automatically. Like let me give 2 seconds. No, fine. I will close by default. Okay, so whatever data is over there, like one and with P0011, P002 like this, it will print. So let me run it. Yeah. So it entered the credential. Yeah, as you can see here. First, we have the data like P and P001, and now you can see the Excel has popped off. Why? Because like here we on the launch, like the read value from the Excel we have in the advanced section we use that. So like as you can see here, like P001. If I click now, one double P002. This is the second row. So each and every row it's reading. Okay, so let me close this one right now. It's not required. Okay, it's not going to get closed. Like as you can see here in the data in the advanced variable, like first line, no, not this one, sorry. Yeah, in the launch Excel, like make instance visible. So for that reason, this Excel got opened. Otherwise, if we close this one, then it will not open this Excel. Fine. So let me let let's see if we open. Okay, so I will use one another flow like add data on application. Okay, so this one is the new flow. And here, sorry, let me close this one. And here, what I'm going to do is like this one is the add data on the application. So inside this for each, I'm going to give this one add data on application. Okay. So now, like as you can see here, like code is in structured manner. Like here, it's very small, like 7 number of lines. In here, as you can see, 8 number of lines. And if we add all those codes in one main flow, then it will become around 30 number of lines. So it will be very difficult to figure out. So this one is the proper structure to create to develop any kind of code itself. So fine. So right now, what I'm going to do is like. Okay, so from the UI element, I need to populate on the screen the UI. Okay, so let me close these things. Sorry, where is that one? Oh, let me log in. Okay, now I just need to indicate this on the screen like this one. Okay, and here I need to use the value as item. Yeah, here you can see item of 0. Okay. Those who work on UiPath, they might be knowing like in like from one workflow to other workflow, we need to create arguments, and then from the argument we need to pass like in out we need to do. But in Power Automates, it's very simple. Like wherever you create any kind of variable from the other workflow, you can use that. Like as you can see here, like whatever variables I have created here, I can access that variables here also. Like in the flow variable, everything will be there, and the flow variable used to be here. Yeah, see, everything is there only. Okay, so let me start work. No, not right now. Like after adding the name, then we need to click on the go. So for that reason, we have two options like press button in window and another one is click UI element in window. So right now I will use press button in window. Press button in window. Yeah. Okay. Like I'm just trying to compare this UiPath and Power Automate. Like which one is far better? I think both are better. Like only you need to learn. That's all. Everything is easy only. Okay. Fine. So after that, what we can do is like we have the product code number required unit price cost center, and we need to add those data. So for that reason, we have the text boxes here. So for that, we will use populate text on window. So like populate text on window. Yeah. So this one will be item of 1. Okay. This one will be item of 2. What is the item of 2? Item of 2 is your this number required. So in Excel file, where is the number required? Well, the first column will start from the 0, 0, 1, 2. Right now the item of 3 unit price. So let's check where is the unit price. Yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. So this one will be item of 3. Then item of 4, I guess. Yeah, there is one cost center. Okay. So here what I need to do is like use this one and item of 4. Hmm. In advance also you can use the replace text, but it's by default only. Like you don't need to do any kind of changes or anything. So once this part is done, so after that what will happen, like we used to get some data over here and we need to fetch those data. So for that reason what we need to do, like we will use the data extraction and get details of windows, sorry. So now over here we will use this one and we will check this one. Okay, get the window property like window title, window text. I will use that because I want the text over here. And this variable I can use like total, like anything like total price. Okay, so now what I will do is after that I need to click on the, let's what I can do is like I need to click on this one. Then after that I will show one demo. Like let me complete this part. Then here I need to do any kind of clicking. So right now I will use this one, like click UI element in window activity. So here I will use the add UI element and I will click over here. And here we have the left click we can choose, and yeah, and I saved that this one. Okay, so now let me give some data. Fine. So after that, what I'm going to do is I need this one also, like this whole data over here. So sorry, let me use the get details from the window, and I'm just trying to be a little fast, but still I'm getting slow so that like I can give you more and more, what you used to say, like information. So if you have any question, then you can ask me in the comment section, or else you can text me on the personal message only. Personal message is far better, I guess. Okay, so fine. So what I need to do is like order reference. Let me give order reference. Let me give this one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is like I need to print uh, like let me, I will show you the demo. To get the order reference, and I need to click here over here. Okay, so add UI elements. So after that, what we need to do is like we need to click on this continue. Okay, so for the demo purpose, let me put here one message box so that you can get like what happened. Okay, so here we used to call it as display. Sorry. Okay, so get details on window. Here I do have, and where is that one? Mm, Just a second. Like what was the variable total price? Okay, where is the total price? Yeah. So total price I have used here, and so that you can check over here total price, and here I can use one another message box for the order reference, because order reference and total price every time it used to change its value. So for that reason I am using one message box so that we can figure out like whether it's changing or not, because sometimes it will not change means then that means it's an error. So I'm just saving this flow and let me run it. Oh, sorry. I need to click here, continue. Then I can close. I think everything I have used. So let me run it directly from run. So I hope I am giving much more information because I'm trying my best. And if you have any question, so you can ask. Okay, now you can see here like total price is what, how much? 2000? No, no, more than 2000. Yeah, 20,000. Yeah, and this symbol, I'm not sure. You can just comment section like which one is this one. I think this one is euro or something. Fine. Okay, so let me click over on OK over here. Then it will click submit order. See here, please take the note of the order reference as 1096 and the same thing. Okay, we will click. So it will go for the second row. Right now it will change. Right now, as you can see here, it's 60,000. So previously it was 2,000. So right now it's 60,000. So after that, yeah, fine. So it's working fine. So now what I need to do is like, if I click here, okay, let me stop. No, no, stop, 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 stop. Oh, sorry. Auto. It used to be too fast, like you can't use your mouse also. Yeah, stop. Okay. So as you saw, like there was something for the reference, like order reference, we used to get a big line, like the order reference, something like that and all. So we don't want the whole, what used to say, whole text. Like we only want that zero or something like that. So for that reason, what we need to do, we need to split that whole text to convert it to like that one. Let me show you directly. I'm not able to explain correctly. Uh, Here, as you can see, mm, let me open that one so that I can explain you much better. Uh, okay. See here, like it's please take note of your order reference and colon as 992. But we don't want this whole text. No, we only want this 992. So for that reason, what we need to do, like we can just split the data and and we can just extract this part. So for let me show you like how we can do it. Like splitting the data, and from order text we need to do order text, sorry, order reference. So from order reference, and here we have standard, like if there will be any space, tab or new line, we can use that, but we will use custom is because like we have this colon over here, that like some double dots like that. So we need to before after this colon we want this text. So for that we will use this one. And if you want to use regular expression, then you can use regular expression also, but right now it's not required. So let me use like order, or let me be like that text for text list. Okay, so right now I will show you like for how it will come. Text list of one. Why I'm using one is because like once you use in the split function, once you use this colon, then this whole part up to reference, it will become 0, and after this colon it will become 1. So for that reason I want this 992. So for that reason I use 1. So fine, let me run it one more time. Let me remove this total price because we just need to check here. Okay. See, now we got as 508. Like here we have 508 over here. So we got the data. Okay. So now what we need to do is like we need to add those data inside the Excel file. So for that, what we can do, like let me close this garbages. get data from the Excel. Okay. So here what we can do is like we can use one insert, sorry, data table. Yeah, insert row in the data table. Okay, so now what here we need to use the build data table. What is the build data table? Build data table is, yeah, it will come warning, no worries. Build data table is your this one which you have created the new data table. Like this one is your build data table. So now we have used the build data table, and at the end of the here you can use at the end of the data table before row index. I will explain you later. And here what I need to add is like first what we need to add. First we need to add that one, no, like mm, total something was there. Yeah, total price. First we need to add the total price, and then we need to add the text list of one. Why you're using text list of one? Because we want that 554 as I showed you before. So like this we need to do just a second, like okay, I think let me remove this one. Yeah, there is some invalid syntax, but why? Let me remove. Then also the syntax is invalid. But why it's coming invalid? Let me check over here. Hmm, okay, I forgot the exact one. Yeah. Now I come to know. Like here, you need to use one two brackets over here. Okay, like comma is fine, but before that you need to use two brackets before the percentage sign. Fine. So this thing, this one you need to use, and after that, once it's done, like it will just create insert the data on the data table. So at the end, what you need to do, you need to write those data on a CSV file. You need to create one CSV file, and you can write those data. So for writing those data, what I can do is like, let me close this one. Like here as you here you can see we have the for each everything like all those data adding, extracting, everything will be go inside this for each only. So after this for each I can use one write CSV file. Okay, so write CSV file, I need to give the data as build in the table, and the file path I can give like directly. Let me hard code this one, slash output. Let me give output, sorry, dot CSV. And in advanced section we need to add include column names, otherwise it will not write the column names. And here it's like if the file exists, then overwrite the content or append the content. Overwrite means if the file is already there, like for example, suppose here we have the output file over here, like from before that we have some data, then overwrite means it will just remove all the previous data and it will add the new fresh data. And but we don't want, in many cases we don't want that, so at that time we will use append, but right now we will use overwrite if the file is there. So okay, fine. So now so this part is done. Now what I'm going to do is like I will just once the process is already done, it will click here, and here it need to click 0. So for that what I will do is, again I will go here, just a second, where is the UI element? Okay, yeah, form filling, populate windows on. Yeah, you can indicate here, and by default you give here as 0, and then press the button over there, click on go, and at the end give one message box like process done. Once this part is done, then for 3 seconds we will give the timing. because we are monitoring this one. And let me check everything is fine or not. Like here we have one display message. Let me remove this one. I think now it's fine. Now it's good to go. And if any error occurs, then we will fix that. No worries. So now let me run it from the scratch. Yeah, this saving it used to take a little more time. Okay, so let me run this one. So now it opened the Excel file. First one it has given. Yeah, now it's running for the second row. As you can see over there, like there is the Excel file is there and you can match it. Now it's going for third. Okay, so I think it's running fine. So at the end, we need to check the output Excel file. Okay, option 0 is not there. Oh, fine. So I think we need to click on 3. 3 is to quit. Fine, we can change that one. Like from here, you need to change. Uh, sorry, where is that? Like here, you need to change option 3. Then it will work fine. That's not a big deal. Like as you can see here, the output CSV file, and here it has written everything over here. So now like you can ask me like why this has like after 2 why this row is blank, because whenever by default when you create any kind of data table over here, then by default it will be blank. So to remove that, what we need to do is like, let me show you. Like whenever you create any kind of data table over here, like here you can see 0, this one is blank. So for that reason, what we will do is right now we will just delete that one, and again I will run it to get the proper clarity. Delete the row. Okay, build data table. I will give here as 0. Fine. And here I have given as 3. So it will run fine. Okay, so let me delete this one, or else no, not a big deal, because I'm using that, like it will just overwrite. Fine. So let me run. So if you want this desktop application or this Excel file, then please do reply on the comment section, or you can just message me. I will just send you through your mail ID while zipping all those things. Or if you want this code, then also I will just send you the code itself. But I hope you can practice this one like by from your side. That will be much better. Actually, to some of the friends, I am not able to send my previous code because I don't have the subscription for that. Like one thing I can do is like in the notepad, I can copy this whole code and I can send you, but I'm not sure whether it will work on your Power Automate desktop or not. So for that reason, like you can only practice that. And if any doubt, then you can just ask me on the while texting me, or the comment section also you can ask. It's not a big deal, and my explanation is not little low, so I hope you don't mind. And if any issue you are facing, or anywhere like you didn't get the logic, then you can just send me a message in the LinkedIn message itself. I will clear that. It's not a big deal. I will just reply you back. As compared to UiPath, I think Power Automate and Automation Anywhere is little slow, I guess. UiPath used to the execution of the UiPath used to be too fast. I'm not sure. Like you can just answer me this on the comment section. Like in Automation Anywhere, if you see like on the right side, you will get the bot pop off like it's running, and this much of time it will take. I think the process has completed. Okay, let me close this one. I'm not closing this right now. Yeah. So now you can see over here. So we had eight. Let me open. 8 rows we do have, and here also we have 8 rows. Okay. So if any issue, then you can just ask me anytime. So you can just message me. It's not a big deal. So thank you for watching.